absorption, absorption, absorption.
It's when something takes in or soaks up another thing, making it part of itself. Here is a sample sentence. The sponge's ability to absorb water allowed it to soak up the spilled juice quickly. In this example, absorb means to take in or suck up a liquid, in this case, water and juice, which illustrates one common meaning of the word absorption.
Abstract, abstract, abstract.
It refers to something that is not specific or concrete, but rather general and thought-provoking. Here's a sample sentence. The artist's abstract painting was a swirling mix of colors and shapes that seemed to evoke emotions rather than depict a specific scene or object. This sentence illustrates how abstract can be used to describe something, in this case, a type of art, that is non-representational and focuses on conveying feelings or ideas rather than depicting reality.
Absurd, absurd, absurd.
It's something that doesn't make sense or seem reasonable, often because it's illogical or contradictory. Here is a sample sentence. The comedian's joke about needing oxygen to breathe on Mars was absurd, but it got a laugh from the audience. In this example, the word absurd means ridiculous or illogical, and is used to describe something that is humorous because of its preposterous nature.
Absurdity, absurdity, absurdity.
It's when something doesn't make sense or is illogical, often because it's ridiculous or silly. Here is a sample sentence. The comedian's joke about the chicken wearing a tutu and riding a unicorn to the moon was an example of absurdity that left the audience in stitches. In this sentence, the concept of a chicken wearing a tutu and riding a unicorn to the moon is clearly ridiculous and illogical, making it a perfect illustration of the word absurdity.
Abundance, abundance, abundance.
It's having or feeling like you have enough of something, so you don't feel lacking or worried about running out. Here is a sample sentence. The lush gardens and overflowing fruit trees were a testament to the family's abundance of resources and dedication to sustainable living.
Abundant, abundant, abundant.
This word means having or showing a lot of something, more than enough to meet needs or wants. Here's a sample sentence. The lush gardens were filled with an abundant variety of colorful flowers, including roses, sunflowers, and daisies. In this sentence, abundant means plentiful or copious, implying that there are many flowers in the garden.
Abuse, abuse, abuse.
This is when someone treats another person unfairly or hurts them on purpose, often making them feel scared, sad, or hurt. Here's a sample sentence. The social worker was called to investigate allegations of physical and emotional abuse against the child by her parents. This sentence demonstrates how the word abuse can be used in a context where it refers to mistreatment or maltreatment, often with negative consequences for the victim.
Academic, academic, academic.
This word refers to things related to schools, universities, or learning. It's about studying, teaching, and ideas that are shared in these places. Here is a sample sentence. The professor was an accomplished academic in her field, having published numerous papers and taught at several prestigious universities.
Academy, academy, academy.
A place where people go to learn and study, often with experts teaching them. Here is a sample sentence. The prestigious art academy in Paris was known for producing some of the world's most talented painters. This sentence demonstrates how the word academy can be used to refer to an institution that provides education or training in a specific field, in this case, art.
Accede, accede, accede.
This means to agree or give permission for something to happen, often because you have no choice or can't stop it from happening anyway. Here is a sample sentence for the word accede. The company was forced to accede to the union's demands and agreed to negotiate a new contract. In this example, accede means to give in or agree to something that you may not have wanted to do initially. It implies a sense of surrender or concession.
Accelerate, accelerate, accelerate.
This means to make something happen or move faster than before. Here's a sample sentence. The new engine design will help to accelerate the car's speed from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3 seconds. This sentence demonstrates how the word accelerate can be used in context, meaning to make something move faster or more quickly.
Acceleration, acceleration, acceleration.
It's when something starts moving faster or gets going quicker than before. Here is a sample sentence. The driver stepped on the gas, causing the car to experience rapid acceleration down the highway. This sentence demonstrates how acceleration can be used in context to describe an increase in speed or rate of movement.
Access, access, access.
It means being able to get or do something, like entering a room or using a tool. Here's a sample sentence. The new employee was given access to the company's database and software systems on her first day. This sentence demonstrates how the word access can be used in a real-world context, referring to the ability to enter or use something, in this case, the company's database and software.
Accessible, accessible, accessible.
It means something can be easily used or reached by everyone, no matter what their abilities are. Here is a sample sentence. The new wheelchair ramp made it accessible to people with disabilities to enter and exit the building. This sentence demonstrates how the word accessible can be used in context, highlighting its meaning as being able to be reached or entered by everyone, regardless of physical limitations.
Accessory, accessory, accessory.
It's something that adds to or goes with something else but isn't the main thing. Here is a sample sentence. The designer's outfit was completed by a stylish scarf, which served as a perfect accessory to her dress.
Accident, accident, accident.
An event that happens unexpectedly, often causing harm or damage, but is not intended to happen. Here is a sample sentence. The car skidded off the road and crashed into a tree, causing a serious accident that left several people injured.
Accidental, accidental, accidental.
Something that happens by chance without being planned or intended. Here is a sample sentence. She accidentally knocked over her glass of juice while rushing to get ready for work. In this example, accidentally describes the manner in which she knocked over the glass. It was not intentional.
Accidentally, accidentally, accidentally.
This word means doing something without planning or intending to do it. It happens by mistake, often when you're not paying attention. Here is a sample sentence. She accidentally knocked over her glass of juice while rushing to get ready for work. This sentence demonstrates how accidentally can be used to describe an action that was unintentional or unplanned.
Accommodate, accommodate, accommodate.
This means to make room or space for something or someone so they can fit in comfortably. Here is a sample sentence. The hotel staff was happy to accommodate our request for a room with a view. In this example, accommodate means to meet or fulfill someone's needs or requests.
Accommodation, accommodation, accommodation.
It's when something is provided or made available for someone to stay, live, or work in a place that suits their needs. Here is a sample sentence. The hotel offered accommodation to all its guests, including a comfortable bed and a delicious breakfast buffet. In this sentence, accommodation refers to the provision of lodging or housing for people.